What's going on, everybody? This is Preston Clark with North Texas Pressure Wash, and today we're out in Salina, Texas, about to get this fence cleaned up as we're going to come back in a few days and stain it. I just wanted to bring you guys along today to kind of explain to you our process and how we go about staining fences. So whenever it comes to staining a fence, the most important part of the process is within the clean. If you leave the dirt, algae, any of that good stuff on the surface or within the wood pores, it'll come up later and show through the new stain. So we have a very extensive cleaning process, and it's a 4-step wood cleaning method, and it goes as follows. So our first step is we spray a chemical on the wood called sodium metasilicate, and what this chemical does is it breaks down the oils of the previous stain, as well as kills any organics that may be on the wood surface, as well as within the wood pores. Our second step is a medium pressure rinse, and I really emphasize on the medium pressure because whenever you're pressure washing something, you're essentially shaving off the top layer, right? And if you use too much pressure, you can create stress cracks within the wood. And let's say the next wintertime storm, it rains and then freezes overnight. That'll expand those cracks, and that's how you weaken the integrity of the wood and, have to eventually replace boards sooner than later, right? Our third step is a chemical called oxalic acid, and what this chemical is, it's essentially a wood brightener, but what those two chemicals do together is create a chemical reaction that balances the pH levels of the wood as well as neutralize it. The reason this is important is because when the wood is properly balanced and neutralized, it opens up the wood pores, allowing it to accept as much stain as possible. So that's where you get your longevity. Our fourth and final step is just a heavy rinse down just to dilute any runoff chemicals that may have come on. The dilution of the chemicals that we use when we spray it on, it's already very low where it really only has an effect when it's sprayed directly on the wood, right? So, and just to give you kind of an idea of our prep work, for example, while we're here cleaning today, we have a pool tarp that we're putting over the pool just to make sure none of the dirt or icky stuff from the fence, flies in there and messes up the pool, the pump, or throws off the pH levels of the pool, right? Whenever we're coming to stain, and I'll show you guys over here. So what we're also doing is we'll be cleaning and restaining these posts, but just to give you an idea, whenever we come to stain, we'll be tarping off all of this, covering this up with plastic, as well as masking up the tops right there just to make sure we don't get any overspray on the paint within, under the patio cover right here, right? Also, what we'll be doing is, as you can see on this property, we have a lot of stone here near the edge where the fence, near the edge of the fence. And what we'll be doing is covering this up with tarping and plastic as well and taping it off, as well as on the other side over there. So, and if you follow me over here, if you look on this side, we have pool equipment right here near the fence. So whenever we're coming to stain, what we'll do is put plastic and tarping over this as well, just to make sure, we don't stain any of this up. And there's a lot of, important electrical right here and things like that. We'll be sure to cover and tape that up as well. Also, if you look right here, we have stone, like a mini retaining wall that's under the fence. So we'll be sure to go ahead and tarp and plastic this up, right? Just to make sure we don't have any stain that falls down on that as well. So if you are looking to get your fence or pergola restained, make sure to give us a call at 214-277-3433. Thanks for watching and have a blessed day.